Well, he's a former Australian Open champion and one of the most popular golfers this nation has ever produced. And at the age of 56, Peter Fowler is still going strong.
Listen, I love the game of golf, and apart from trying to make some cash, you know, the other benefits of playing is travelling and meeting people and seeing all these great golf courses around Australia and the world, and really I don't want it to stop. You know, I love improving and finding different ways. I found a lot of ways that didn't work, and I'm finding a few more that do work now, and you know, if I can stay ahead of some of the top guys, I'll have a lot of fun. I'm a much better player than I was probably in my whole career. Obviously, I've got physical limitations. I can't get the speed that the young guys can get now, but my irons are pretty well equivalent to most of the guys on the young tour. So that gives me a lot of heart, you know, hitting those strong iron shots into the greens. Yeah, well, I play with Seve quite a lot. You know, I played the European tour in the real golden years with these megastars. Seve was I used to watch him practice a lot. Because I play with him a lot, after the rounds he would say, "Oh, I love that shot you played on such and such a hole. What were you thinking when you played it?" So even though he was the best in the world, it didn't stop him from observing other players and learning. He might not have played it that way, but he liked the way I did it. Yeah, I had some pretty good rounds around the green back then because I didn't hit the ball as well as I did now, and so that helps your short game improve. What I've found over the years, you know, I've practiced every shot around the green. You know, if I found myself in a situation on the golf course and I didn't know how to play it in my early years, I would either keep practicing from that area until I achieved what I wanted to achieve, or found a similar area on the practice green and practice it until I learned how to play the shot. And if I continually struggled, I would seek advice from guys I thought could play the shot really well, and put together my own ideas and made it work. Practicing these days, I think it's really important to master the really basic shots. You know, like a 40-foot chip to a pin on a flat green is really mastering that shot with a solid action. If you can't master that shot, it's really no point in trying to do anything more extravagant. And I know from playing in Australia, New Zealand, England and America, people like to play golf. There's a lot of golf courses, so they tend not to practice. It'd be like walking into a courtroom as a lawyer with absolutely no skills. You know, you're not going to do a very good job. Well, Pete Senior's been a superstar since I first met him about 16 years old. It's our job, and we've treated it like, he certainly treated it like that, and worked hard right through. You know, you just don't give it your job a half an effort, and it's the same with golf. Winning the Masters at 56, that's unbelievable, but it does tell people that you've got to keep going, you know. Your life's not over, you know, at 56 we've got another 30, 40 years left. I've probably got another couple of times I can try the Champions Tour school, but it's been a bonus playing Europe. It's something where I've loved playing, and a lot of diversity with the cultures and the food and everything like that. Really, for most of us, it's playing as long as we can afford to play it. Once you start losing money, you know, and it's costing us about 4,000 Aussie dollars a week to play, you'll be off the tour pretty quickly. The reality is, in Australia, there's only 60 jobs at the top where you can make some money. In Europe, there's only about 100 jobs. You know, Japanese tour, there's only about 100 jobs. In America, there's a couple of hundred jobs. When you add those up, there's only 1,000 jobs in professional tournament golf. You have to be the top 1,000 in the world. That's a hard reality, but you know, I'll keep going as long as I can, and I can feel like I'm staying competitive.